Welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Jewell, and it is time again for another market update. It's already the 1st of September. We've got the August numbers hot off the press. We're going to talk about those, so make sure and stick around to the end. So to begin with, I want to start with days on market. That number at the end of August was 28 days. Now that's up from July, where it was just over 21 days, and July was actually down from June, which was 25 days. Some of that is seasonal. But if we look year over year, last August it was 18 days. So we have seen a 10-day increase. And for those of us who are in this market all the time, we know that the market is still really solid. If you're looking at homes, you're probably saying, well, the homes I'm looking at, a lot of you folks that I'm working with, they aren't lasting no 28 days most of the time. Well, the reality of it is it's very location specific and it's very home specific. But if you see a home right now that hits the market anywhere in West Knoxville, it appears to me, over into Hardin Valley, some parts of Carnes, out in those areas, and it is priced properly and it is move-in ready, it doesn't need the updates, those homes aren't lasting hardly any time at all. So the next thing let's do is let's look at the sold price to the original list price. The market is exactly where we said it would be, getting closer to the end of last year. We are seeing anywhere from 3 to 5% appreciation rates. It's a very normal market appreciation wise. We're not seeing prices drop, but we sure aren't seeing the crazy increases we saw over the past years. This number was 96.9 at the end of August, meaning 96.9% of the original list price is what the home sold for in August. That's down from 98 in July, 98.3 in June. We started the year at 96.8, so basically right where we are now, and last year at this time it was a little over 99. Now that number has pretty much run from 96 to over 99% for the past couple 3 years. So active listings, how many homes were actively listed for sale at the end of August in 24? Well, the numbers tell us that there were 1,273 homes for sale at the end of August. There were 1,188 homes at the end of July, so we saw that number inch up just a little bit. Once again, probably a little bit seasonal. If you compare that number to a year ago, year over year, end of August, there was only 841. So a fairly significant increase in inventory. Now, don't let the numbers fool you. It's just an indication that the market is slowly working its way back to something that is a little bit more normalized. That's good for you, that's good for me, that's good for everyone concerned. Now, I do want to go ahead and look at new listings. New listings are how many homes were put on the market for sale during that month. And that number was 813 homes at the end of August. That was down a little bit from July, where it was 866. It was actually less than we saw in June at 834. If I take this August and I compare it to last August we were looking at 755 new listings that hit the market. So I will say flat has increased just a little bit, which is great, but nothing significant. So what is absorption rate? Can be very confusing to many people, including some real estate agents. Absorption rate actually is a really simple thing. It is if we have no more homes listed today, nothing else comes on the market, how long will it take for the market to absorb every active listing? Well, at the end of August, that number was 2.12 months. It was 2 at the end of July, it was 1.84 at the end of June, it was 1.71 at the end of May, and 1.67 to start the year. So we've seen a nice month over month, a slow increase in the absorption rate. We are still in a seller's market, and so what we are hoping to see is a return to about 4 months, at least 3.5 months absorption rate. Now let's look at where we are year over year. So 2.12 is the absorption rate today. It was 1.38 a year ago. So we're working our way in the right direction. So the last number we want to look at before we talk about these numbers in a little bit of summary is the sold median price. So median means 50% of the homes sold above, 50% of the homes sold below this number. At the end of August, it was 385. Where was that as compared to last month? It was 390, so it actually dropped 5,000. That basically means it was flat. You can't really go off those numbers. We saw it in June, 399.4. We saw it in May, 389. If we look at year over year, it was 384.8. So basically, if you look at just median sold price in all of Knox County, that's pretty much stayed the same year over year. So what do all these numbers mean? It means that the market is holding up very, very well here in Knoxville. This is an election year. Election years normally mean things stop. In the residential real estate market, we've also seen some of that over the years where in an election year, a lot of times it would slow down. As people just don't know what to expect. But we do need to watch the market. It's solid, it's good. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments so we can answer those. You're always welcome to reach out to us. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Till next time, guys, I cannot wait to see you in Knoxville soon.